Oh, it's been a long time coming. The road to living your best life has continued. If you saw my video I posted back in January of this year, I'll pop it here. That was quite a little breakthrough video. I thought in my head I had a whole journey planned, I had a whole travelling trip planned. It was called The Road to Living Your Best Life. If you saw it, leave me a comment below. If you saw that video, then you probably would have an idea that I had this whole trip planned out for the later part of this year. I was going to Uganda, then I was going to fly up to Dubai, Singapore, Bali for a month, then down to Perth, then Melbourne, and then Sydney. And unfortunately it didn't really work out the way I planned. But if you saw my last post, I'll pop it here. The road or the journey you do or make, it is going to have some edits. There is going to be some changes, especially when you're starting out a new business, and I get that. I've been through that. This is why I'm documenting the journey to doing that. I haven't really seen many people that have documented their journey. I always see people that are doing it and then telling you about the journey, but I'm doing it in real time. It's a weird thing when you're making so many changes and you're not really sure if it's going to work out or not, and it's almost like you want to take a punt and you want to just go with it. And it just shows that when you are persistent, when you are consistent, when you do have focus and self-discipline, all these key factors, they do come trumps at the end. But one thing I have learned is that patience is a massive thing. If you saw my last video, I'll pop it here. The patience you have to have when starting out your own business, when doing something that's completely different to you or different to what you have done. Like, I know a lot of people that may be watching this, you're in a corporate job and you're looking for something to come out of, and it's a difficult thing to transition. It's not easy, like trust me, it's not easy, but you just got to kind of go with it and follow your intuition and your instincts, because what your intuition tells you, if something is right, you know, you have that feeling when it's either wrong or it's right, and it's an important thing to listen to. And it's kind of what I didn't do, and it was a big mistake I made. And now I'm like back on the journey, I'm back on the train. I fell off the train for a little bit, so I'm back on the train, and it's okay. Like, it's not a problem, because as I mentioned, it's okay to make edits in your journey. So what I've done with the whole trip I had planned back in January for this year, it hasn't worked out, but it's okay. Those countries are always going to still be there. I still can visit them at some point, but we just shrunk it down. So the other day I was looking at flights. I managed to see a return flight to Melbourne from London, flying out the 1st of November, coming back the 3rd of December, so it's just over a month. I think it's 32 days. It was a very, very good price. So I text my mate again. If you saw my Road to Living Your Best Life announcement video, you saw my mate Chris. I'll pop a little picture here. I texted him and I was like, look, like, this is the situation. I'm not going to be doing the whole trip. I definitely want to come out and see you and spend obviously some time in Melbourne, Australia, and maybe have a little break as well from the daily grind, but also run my business from Melbourne. And ultimately it's possible, but I had this vision back early this year and I really wanted to make that vision clear, and by gaining clarity and having actual intent to do what I was going to say I was going to do was very difficult, and obviously that's why I'm not doing the whole thing. What I want to say to you is that if you're watching this and you really want to do something different and impactful and making a difference to your life and someone else's life or your family or siblings' life or whatever it might be, just know that you can do it, and it will take time. You will go through some hurdles, and that's okay. Like, that is a part of the journey. And if you don't go through those hurdles and you don't go through those ups and downs and those struggles, then it's almost just too easy, and it doesn't really work out like that. I haven't spoken to anyone who's actually been through that situation where they have gone through something and it's been easy. If you really, really want something, visualize it. It's exactly what I did. Unfortunately, yeah, it has shrunk, but anyway. So the update for the Road to Living Your Best Life, it is still the road to living your best life. I am going to Melbourne and we are going to make this happen. So just a quick note, like, if you are looking to do something that's going to make a difference in your life, but you are struggling to find clarity on it and you're trying to build the lifestyle you want, it's okay, it will happen. One of my major factors was hiring my own coach and giving me the tools to enable me to grow my business and be able to work the lifestyle and to connect with people from all over the world. Like, that in itself is a powerful thing. I say it every time, you surround yourself with like-minded people, give you that good energy and give you that good vibe, watch the magic happen. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, it's Ignite Your Mind Coaching, I'll pop it there, and I will see you on the flip side. Take care.